Can I be real with you for a moment? The fashion industry has been playing games with us for decades, telling mature Black women to dress invisible, to stay in their lane, to quietly fade into the background like they were never even there. And I'm here today to call that out completely, because that narrative, it has never been ours to carry. Today, I'm walking you through 10 dresses that dismantle every single lie they ever told you. These aren't just pieces of clothing, sister. These are declarations. These are your armor. These are what you wear when you step into a room and remind every single person in it that age didn't shrink you, it shaped you into something far more powerful. Welcome to Melanin Majesty, where the beauty, strength, and absolute brilliance of Black women over 60 is not just acknowledged, it's celebrated out loud. I'm genuinely glad you're here, because what we're getting into today, it has the power to shift how you see yourself every time you stand in front of that mirror. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button right now, subscribe to Melanin Majesty, and drop a comment letting me know where in the world you're watching from. Are you in Atlanta, Lagos, London, Birmingham? I genuinely want to know where my sisters are, because this community is growing beautifully, and you are a part of it. Now, let's address something that doesn't get said nearly enough. The moment you hit 60, the world starts acting like your chapter is closing, like you're meant to step aside, like beauty somehow comes with an expiry date written on it in fine print. But here's what they keep leaving out. That is precisely when your real power begins. That's when you stop shrinking yourself for other people's comfort. That's when you walk into a space and the whole energy in the room shifts, because you've lived enough to carry that kind of presence without even trying. I remember working with a sister once who looked me dead in the eye and said, "I haven't bought a new dress in 5 years." I asked her why. She said, "Because I don't see myself in those stores. I don't see anyone shaped like me, living the kind of life I've lived." And honestly, that sat heavy with me, because this woman was stunning, genuinely stunning, but the world had done such a thorough job of making her feel like her moment was behind her that she had quietly stopped trying. So we went shopping together. And when she slipped into this deep indigo wrap dress with the most gorgeous drape at the waist, I watched something happen in real time. Her shoulders rolled back, her chin lifted, and then she smiled, a real, full, from the inside smile. She wasn't just wearing a dress, she was stepping back into herself. And that is exactly what I want for you today. Because here's the honest truth. Fashion is not about age. It never was. It's about attitude. And you, my sister, carry more attitude in your little finger than most people manage in their whole body. So let's stop dressing like we're trying to disappear. Let's talk about these 10 dresses made for women like us. Women with curves that carry stories. Women with melanin that catches light like bronze at golden hour. Women who have lived fully, loved deeply, and come through it all even more magnificent than before. Stay with me, because by the time we get to the end of this, you will look at your wardrobe with completely new eyes. I promise you that.
Dress number 1, the wrap dress. Let's start here because, honestly, this dress is close to magic. The wrap dress doesn't fight your body, it works with it. It opens into this beautiful V neckline that naturally draws the eye up toward your face. It ties at the waist in the most effortlessly flattering way, and then it drapes over your hips and thighs like it was cut specifically with your curves in mind, because in many ways it was. What makes the wrap dress so genius is that it adjusts to you. You decide where it ties. You choose how it sits. You control the fit. That's not just fashion, that's ownership, sister. And here's my unpopular opinion that I'll stand behind completely. You do not need to hide your curves, not 1 inch of them. Those curves are your autobiography. Every line, every contour has earned its place on your body. So when you go for the wrap dress, go bold with the color. Emerald, burnt orange, deep royal blue. Let people see you coming from across the room.
Dress number 2, the A-line midi. This is the dress for the woman who wants to look effortlessly elegant without spending hours overthinking an outfit. It sits beautifully across the shoulders and décolletage, and then it flows from the waist into that smooth, graceful A shape. You know what that does? It creates balance. It gives you movement. It lets you glide into a room rather than just walk into one. The A-line midi works on every body type, but there's something especially striking about it on us. Because it doesn't cling, it flows. And after 60, we've gotten wise enough to know that comfort is not something we compromise on. But comfort and frumpy are two entirely different things. Comfort means breathable fabrics, silhouettes that move freely, and styles that make you feel like the woman you actually are. And speaking of that, if this conversation is hitting home for you, go ahead and subscribe to Melanin Majesty right now. We're building something real here, a space for women who refuse to be overlooked, women who know their worth without needing anyone to confirm it. That is you. That is us. Let's keep this going. Number 3, the shift dress. Clean, simple, completely timeless. The shift dress falls straight from the shoulder without gripping anything, and some people might call that boring. I call it a canvas, because you get to decide what you do with it. Belt it for structure, stack on a bold necklace for drama, drape a blazer over your shoulders for that polished executive energy, or wear it exactly as it comes with the kind of confidence that needs zero embellishment. Here's something I really need you to hear. Simple doesn't mean you're not trying. Simple means you're so settled in yourself that you don't need the extras to prove anything. The dress isn't wearing you, you are wearing the dress, and that shift in energy changes how every single person in the room receives you. Dress number 4, the maxi dress. Ugh, this is the one that makes people stop mid-conversation and look twice. A long, flowing maxi that moves when you move, that catches light as you walk, that makes it look like you're gliding on air. This dress is for the woman who wants to feel regal, who wants to hold a room without raising her voice. Now, I know some people are going to say that older women shouldn't go near maxi dresses. Too much fabric, too overwhelming, not age-appropriate. And my response to that is a firm and loving, absolutely not. If a floor-length dress makes you feel like royalty, you wear that dress without a second thought. Age-appropriate is a concept designed to keep us small, and we've outgrown that idea entirely. Choose a maxi in something that flows, jersey, chiffon, soft cotton, and pick a color that makes your skin glow from the inside out. Because when you wear something that genuinely makes you feel good, people don't see the dress, they see your energy. And energy, my sister, never goes out of style. Which of these are speaking to you so far? Drop a comment. Are you team wrap dress, team maxi, or are you holding out to see what's coming? I love hearing from you. Don't be a stranger. Dress number 5, the fit and flare. This dress celebrates your curves without any apology whatsoever. It fits at the bodice, pulls in at the waist, and then flares beautifully from the hips. That combination creates an hourglass silhouette that's feminine, flattering, and absolutely stunning. And before you say, "But that's not my shape," it doesn't matter. That's exactly what the fit and flare does. It creates that shape. It gives you waist definition. It balances your proportions. It makes you look intentional and put together without feeling like you're in a costume. And here's where we genuinely have an advantage. Our melanin-rich skin makes color come alive in a way that is breathtaking. Deep jewel tones were practically made for us. Emerald, sapphire, amethyst. Rich, warm earth tones like terracotta and burnt sienna.
Even the bolder shades, fuchsia, tangerine, colors that might overwhelm other skin tones, we carry them like they belong to us because they do. So if you've been defaulting to beige and gray because you think that's what's expected, I'm releasing you from that right now. Wear the color. Be the color. Dress number 6, the sheath dress. Sleek, sophisticated, quietly powerful. The sheath dress follows your natural lines without gripping too tightly. It's structured without being stiff, polished without being uptight. When you wear a sheath dress, you're not asking for respect. You're simply used to receiving it. What I love about this one specifically for us is how it elongates the body. Clean, vertical lines, the focus naturally lifted toward your face, your posture, your presence. Add heels and a statement piece of jewelry and you're unstoppable. Wear it with flats and something simple, and you're giving understated elegance that still commands the room. Either way, you're winning. And if you haven't subscribed to Melanin Majesty yet, now is the perfect moment. We drop new videos every week covering fashion, wellness, and genuinely living your best life. Not someday, but right now. This is your community. Click subscribe and turn on your notifications so nothing passes you by. Dress number 7, the peplum dress. This one is fascinating because it manages to feel both classic and fresh at the same time. A fitted bodice with that signature little flare or ruffle at the waist, it defines your midsection, adds a touch of femininity, and just feels a little more special than your standard silhouette. Some fashion voices will try to tell you the peplum is past its time. I respectfully and completely disagree. A well-cut peplum dress on a woman who carries herself with confidence is timeless. It's refined. And refinement is something we've earned through experience, through growth, through decades of figuring out exactly who we are. We're not chasing 25. We're perfecting right now. Dress number 8. The caftan or cultural print dress. This is where we get to do something truly meaningful. Honor where we come from. A beautiful caftan in Ankara print or any dress carrying African-inspired patterns isn't just a fashion choice, it's a statement. It's showing up and saying, I know my roots and I'm proud of every thread. These dresses are stunning because the prints are bold, the colors are alive, and they drape over the body in the most naturally flattering way. Generous without being shapeless, comfortable without being careless, elegant without being overdressed. And when you wear a cultural print with genuine confidence, you become a walking story. People ask about your dress. You get to share where it comes from. You get to connect, to educate, to represent. There's a deep power in that which goes far beyond fashion. Dress number 9, the shirt dress. Casual elegance, pure and simple. The shirt dress takes everything great about a classic button-down and transforms it into something versatile and unexpectedly sophisticated. The collar, the buttons, usually a belt to define the waist. It's relaxed but never sloppy. Wear it to Sunday brunch. Wear it while running errands. Wear it to a casual dinner with people you love. It works in all of those places without you having to think too hard about it. Roll the sleeves for ease, cinch the belt for shape, throw on sandals or clean sneakers and you're done. Effortless, intentional, completely stylish. Dress number 10, the evening gown. And we close with the one that's made for your most significant moments. Family celebrations, milestone anniversaries, elegant dinners. Those evenings when you want to walk in and feel every bit of who you are. A gown in satin, chiffon, or velvet gives you that without you having to chase it. The fabric catches the light, the cut honors your frame, the color deepens against your skin, and you feel every inch the queen you have always been. Here's what I want you to sit with. Don't wait for a good enough reason to feel magnificent. Create the occasion. Wear the gown. Take yourself somewhere worthy of it. you have earned the right to feel extraordinary on an ordinary Tuesday if you want to.
Now let me leave you with this, because it's something I think about often and not enough people say out loud. Style at this point in your life isn't about transformation, it's about translation. You already carry the beauty, you already have the presence, you already hold the power. The right dress simply helps the world see clearly what you have known about yourself all along. Every dress we covered today, from the wrap to the evening gown, exists for one reason: to help you feel fully like yourself, more visible, more confident, more aligned with the woman you've spent decades becoming. And here's my truth bomb before we close. The fashion industry would love for you to believe that after 60, you dress down, tone down, quiet down. I'm telling you to do the complete opposite. Turn it up. Be visible. Be loud with your style, because you have been quiet for long enough. You have followed enough rules that were never written for you. Your body is not a problem anyone needs to solve. Your age is not something to conceal. Your melanin is not something to soften. You are exactly what this world needs more of: confident, elegant, unapologetic, radiant Black women over 60 who refuse to disappear. So the next time you're standing in front of a mirror deciding what to wear, ask yourself just one thing: does this feel like me? Not like someone else's expectation, not like what's trending, not like what a magazine decided is appropriate for your age, but like you, the real you, the full you, the you who has lived enough life to know exactly what matters. Because it was never the dress that made the woman. It is always the woman who breathes life into the dress. And sister, you bring everything alive just by showing up. Before we close out, I want to hear from you. Which dress resonated most? Are you about to try something new? Are you ready to stop playing small and start dressing like the queen you genuinely are? Tell me in the comments. This is a safe, real, honest space for all of us to pour into each other. And if you made it all the way here, you are already part of the Melanin Majesty family. So do one last thing for me. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this with a sister who needs to hear it. Because we are building something that matters here. A community where mature Black women are not just seen, they are celebrated, honored, and held exactly as they are. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for being open to this. Thank you for being you. Until next time, keep shining, keep styling, and keep reminding the world that our beauty doesn't fade with age. It deepens. It settles into something richer, something that no trend, no timeline, and no industry standard can ever touch. Stay radiant, stay confident, and keep celebrating every beautiful inch of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.